Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Serenity Soundscapes Talks. I'm James, and I'm genuinely excited about this episode because it's the most honest look behind the scenes we've done yet. We've talked about the sounds, the sights, and the commitment, but today we're talking about the logistics of life. How do I, as a student with a busy schedule, including things like exams, homework, and much more, managed to run a demanding 24/7 ambient music channel? It's all about balance, prioritization, and sometimes a little bit of sacrifice. The first rule of balance is non-negotiable. School always comes first. On a typical day, once I get home, I immediately dive into homework, studying, and anything else school related. If it's exam week, that studying time naturally gets much longer. I usually aim to dedicate 1 to 3 hours to those academic demands. After that is done, I usually dedicate an hour, sometimes more in many cases, and sometimes less, to Serenity Soundscapes work. This includes things like video brainstorming, live stream planning, and creating these podcast episodes. On the big days, when the school load is truly overwhelming, maybe during exam week or when I have a big project due, I have to be ruthless with my time. I always get the school tasks accomplished first. That means I often have to set aside video planning and new live stream creation and put it off for a different day. However, I always try to keep the 24/7 live stream up and running. That stream is my commitment to you, and I strive to maintain it no matter what is going on with my schedule. To maximize that precious 1 hour window, I rely on a few efficiency hacks. The most effective methods I find helpful are using timers and using sticky notes. I allow myself to only focus on a single task related to the channel for a specific amount of time, sometimes the full hour. This laser focus helps me make real progress without getting pulled in two different directions. Now, the hardest thing to make time for, especially now that the 24/7 streams are always running, is something you'd think I'd be good at: relaxing myself. The things I find myself having to constantly fit in are researching new music tracks, new genres, and the complex process of editing. But when it comes to self-care, I have to be intentional. I literally have to force myself to step away and recharge before I go to bed. That's when I finally get to read a book and unwind with a sleep music video or one of our live streams to help me calm down and relax. I sometimes even take a bath with the music too, when I'm able to. And yes, when I listen to my own soundscapes, it's a bit of both, relaxation and work. It depends on the context, but ultimately, the music works to calm me down too. I also have to factor in interruptions, like doctor appointments, which play a role in my planning. To ensure the 24/7 streams stay running while I'm away at school or appointments, I keep the computer on a locked screen and rely on that dedication to continuity. I do all of this because I appreciate every single one of you and the community we've built. Why do I still produce individual videos? The short strolls, sleep stories, and guided meditations, when the 24/7 streams are the main feature? These shorter, more focused videos are essential to the channel's growth and community for a few key reasons. They provide necessary variety. they're fun to make, and they fit in within the limited time many viewers have. Sometimes people only have 10 minutes to relax, and that's when a short stroll video is usually perfect. Specifically, the short stroll videos, like the Gillette's Castle video and Eastern Connecticut's Natural Beauty, connect so well, even though they aren't traditional ambient music, because they offer a unique combination of things. I feel it's that personal Connecticut connection element and the brief change of pace that does it. It gives a sense of location and reality that the global visuals can. Looking ahead, my future plans for sleep stories and guided meditations are focused on depth and length. I plan to make both of them longer and more descriptive. For the sleep stories, I want to vastly improve the way I describe things by using figurative language, specifically focusing on imagery. For example, instead of saying a quiet cottage, I want to use detail like the old stone fireplace crackled softly, casting a warm light on the pages of an antique book. I feel that rich detail will make the story more special and unique. Finally, my big, non-video, non-music goal for the Serenity Soundscapes community next year is to connect with viewers more directly and truly tailor the channel to their preferences when possible. I have a concrete plan to achieve this direct connection. I will start using community post polls to ask you what new visual environments you want to see or what music styles you'd like me to explore next. And, of course, I will continue to respond to your comments and take your suggestions into account. Your feedback is the blueprint for everything we create. This episode was a true look at the daily reality of running Serenity Soundscapes. Thank you for letting me share the commitment and the sacrifices involved in bringing you peace every single day. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive. Join me next time for Episode 6. The Listener's Routine, When Serenity Works Best, where we'll talk about how the community uses our music for study, sleep, and everything in between. Until then, find your moment of peace. Good night, and thanks for listening.